nobody here, and there's nobody here. You heard? Here, here. Here, here. Um, I didn't really want to go live right now. I was going to actually plan it for later. I was going to schedule it for 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Pacific Time, of course. Now, you guys know why I'm wearing this. If you saw my video, you would know. We are going to do a session of wreath making today. You heard? We're going to discuss how we make, how we will, how we won't. Right? Pow! There's a little candy cane one, pretty blah, and it's headed downward. We're going to make ours for today. The kids made these. The kids are the former employees of the Affordable Tree Care Experts and/or former members of the Kid Crew team. Pow! This one's kind of nice. Yep, one of them made one of them, and another one of them made one of them. Right? So we're going to sell these today. We're going to make some more on live. I don't have any viewers. That one's very nice there. You see how even the gold is or the silver is made into little bows. Pa-pow, pa-pow. They're quite nice. The boys, one of the boys says to me, he said to me, what did he say to me? I said, hey, now why don't you put a big bow on it? And he said, I don't know how to make a bow, James. And I said, oh, little fella, and I patted him on the back a little bit, because I call him doggies, some of them. He's just a Joey, a baby kangaroo, but he don't know that. So he said, I don't know how to make a bow. And he didn't say James. I put that in for effect. And I said, well, little fella, do you know how to tie your shoe? And he looked and the light lit up in his brown eyeballs and he said, oh, okay, pow. Yep. He doesn't even know how to make a bow. He don't know how to do much of anything really in life. I mean, he's intelligent. He went to college. So let me just say that. Okay. So now you know where we stand, right? But anyway, we're going to make some of those. I made this great big one. I did do this, right? Oh, and a leg fell off. Somebody really had the way with that ballerina bent over like that last night, didn't they? Except no, it's just a big bow. You heard? But anyway, I couldn't find my stapler, guys. Oops, excuse me. That sun sure is bright, and lucky for me because it's beautiful. You heard? Oh yeah. Oh, still can't find the razor. We're in sad shape, right? We're in very sad shape over here. The vehicles have all been towed or stolen, one or the other. Nobody's on. I'll go back through this whole bit again if somebody tells me. No, it's not a bit. It's actually all true. Every bit of it. I'm saying. I speak the truth. Oh, I got one viewer. Okay, viewer, do I have to say this all again? Or did you hear what I just said about we're making wreaths and whatnot? Hello? You can say something. You can just type right down there, put it up, and I'll read it and I'll talk to you. You heard? Because we're making wreaths. Look, we're going to make some wreaths today. Pa-pow, pa-pow, pa-pow. These were all made by the kids. Ba-boom, ba-boom. The kids. Now we got two viewers. So those were made by the kids. I went over this before, but I'll call it a rehearsal, if you will. But it's just all true. So we're going to make some of those today. And, one of the kids, Joey, the baby kangaroo, he don't know I think of him like that, but I do. He's 22, actually. And he said, no, he made a nice looking wreath, right? A nice full one. Let's try to pick it out. Not this one. This is a different, excuse me. Not this. This is a different material, and we really loved it though. And I think maybe Joey did that one, or was it the dog? I don't know. But anyway, so let's say that's the back of it. Here's the front. Let's say he made this one, and I said, okay, Joey, that looks good. They've never made a wreath before in their life, right? So I said that looks good, pal. But why don't you put a nice bow on it now, right? Because we got bows all over them, right? Well, they've been crushed a little, but they're still beautiful bows. And he says to me, but I don't know how to make a bow. And I said, oh, Joey, and I pet him on the back, because they're kangaroo. And I said, do you know how to tie your shoes? And the light dawned in his eyeballs. And he's like, okay. And he made a beautiful bow. Want to see it? Pow. Oops, excuse me. Here's the bow. Here's the bow right here, guys. Look. And it has, he could almost lace his shoes with it, right? And it looks great, right? But you know why it looks so good? Because he didn't know how to make a bow, right? And it has big long laces on it. tying a shoe. Everybody knows how to make a bow, maybe. Maybe. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. And now, let me get to the heart of the matter. I don't know if you saw my previous video. We're in sad financial shape over here. We've lost the truck as one. If you want to see it, it's all right. It's not really a fabulous one. Um, the one of the other kids that was working for me working with me months ago, stole my car, that I've driven all around the country, Las Vegas, 2,700 miles, back from Las Vegas, from New Hampshire to Las Vegas to Las Vegas to Nevada, and somewhere you got to fit in a Pahrump, right? No, not Pahrump, Pahokee, okay? And then you got to do the Pahokee, right, Florida? And that car drove me everywhere, but the kid stole it. So it's okay. The cops don't really care about it, as you can see how they behave around me, right? If you watch my cop video. Listen, something up here, right, guys? If you guys are doing videos or something, listen, I set that video on at like 8 a.m., right? And the other officer, this is 2-3 days later, after I had recorded it when that first cop came to take my statement about my car, right? Oh, and that kid wants to shoot me too, for real. So I have another phone, except I'm doing something else while I'm talking to you. So I set that video right here. I'm sitting on my kitchen counter, Indian style, right on top of it in the kitchen. Love sitting. Pow. The other cop, this was 3 days after I took that video that I posted. So I posted the video. The other cop came, was fabulous, did her job so well, professionally and just perfectly. So that was great to see that Duncan, my town, does have at least one good officer on the force, because he got another investigator who, whatever. I don't want to talk badly about them. I mean, we need police. But anyway, I came back in after giving the statement to the lady officer. I'll just call her, I won't call her Haley, but I will call her Hannah. Pow. So I came back in less than an hour later. I had 4,700 views, right? It hasn't done a stick since, not one single view, not anything. So there's something up. Within less than an hour, it gets 4,700 views and 27 likes, and then it shuts right down. There ain't nobody getting 4,700 views in less than an hour on in most cases, right, guys? But anyway, let's get back to the problems at hand. No vehicle. I'm stuck here at the house. I haven't worked in 3 days. When I was working, I was renting a U-Haul that got stuck in the mud. Got stuck in the mud out here in my yard, and I am still fixing that. I did this area. This area is all done, and you'd never know it because that's what I do. And I just got to finish up that one. But today we're going to do the wreath session and make some wreaths and show somebody how to make one and how easy it is. We've got lots of material. How easy it is. Then further, we're going to take some of these logs, but these aren't perfect. Those aren't the size I want. And we're going to put up some posts, a hole here, say, and a hole here. And we're going to run it across there, we're going to skin the log, and people can tie their horses up there on either side of the home, because we're going to certainly make it symmetrical and do one there. And, we're going to do one there, and we're going to do one right over there, right? And then when they pull up with their horses and or donkeys, some people rode donkeys, some people around here are donkeys, and they're going to ride their horses up and their donkeys and lash them to the pole like they used to, right? So anyway, that's about what's going on. We're going down, and we're going down fast. No, wait, what did the kid say in my video when that tree does come down? He said, "This tree is coming down soon. Real soon." Pow! All right, over and out, guys. I got music to listen to. Oh, wait, let's talk about a little music. We're going to play, of course, we're going to play, what's his face? Jelly Roll, if you will. If you won't, I will. I'll roll all the way down the hill. Heard? It's fun. We're going to play Jelly Roll, Somebody Save Me. Beautiful, beautiful song. And also, we're going to play some Mod Sun, guys. And if you don't know this man, he's fantastic on the drums. I mean, just all around perfect tunes. And my favorite line in one of his songs is, excuse me, she stay on the internet making it look like she happy. One of my best lines of a song, but I have so many, you know. A girl who's worth the wait, even when she ain't on time. I mean, come on. You know, there's just so many good ones. But Mod Son, fit him in, get him in, and love it with me now. I gotta go. I'm trying to hang you up, but I can't. Heard? Up, because you're up top here. Pow pow.